They brought the tension, gave us the vibe, and gave us moments that we will never forget. We're ending the bang right here with no other than the third runner-ups of Perfect Match Extra Season 3. Let's get talking. It's unfiltered, it's raw, right here. We're getting stripped with no other, like I said, than BOGDAN and NAYA. How are you feeling?
Yeah, okay.
You're good?
Yeah.
Everything is all right? Yeah. All right. You're looking fantastic though.
Thank you.
I mean, a few days that you've been out of Big Mama's house. And it's all beautiful like that. How are you feeling? What was the feeling like the moment you were announced the third runner-ups and you knew that this was the reality? How was the feeling like?
Okay, so I feel like ever since the Saturday before the grand finale, during the week, we've been happy. So it wasn't about whether we were third, fourth, second, or first, because them announcing us to come to the stage, we couldn't wait for that moment, like to come out into the world. We've been waiting for that moment since Saturday, and it didn't matter which position, honestly. People have voted their money for us. We are grateful to you guys. Like, it's not about whether you were first or you were second or third. Charlie, we appreciate you guys so much. And when we got out of the stage, we got exactly what we were looking forward to, the love. Oh my God. I don't know if you guys saw it, but the energy from the people, they love us. We love them back equally. So, Charlie.
What about you? Did you expect the love that you received outside, even up until now?
So honestly, every Saturday live, anytime there's eviction and we're still in, I'm like, we're doing well. People love us. Like, it means we're... Yeah, so I'm like, wow, it's amazing. It's amazing. As he said, I mean, the fact that we entered the finale is already a win for us, so it doesn't matter whether we came fourth, third, second, or first.
Whichever position.
Whichever position. We're very, very grateful to our fans. Yeah.
What surprised you the most immediately you got out of the house? What's that one thing that you saw or you felt?
The energy immediately we stepped on stage.
Yeah, the energy they gave us.
I said immediately our legs touched and they saw us. Screams. I'm like, me?
Yeah,
for me?
like
for us? Oh, I love you guys so much.
And they've started gifting already.
Yeah.
What's that one thing that you've received that has been mind-blowing for you?
Everything.
Okay.
Yes, everything.
Everything.
Yeah,
like,
everything.
Everything. Like, hey, people are using their money to give us stuff. Wow.
And yeah, you know, like, it's not common.
It doesn't happen often.
It doesn't happen
And like,
often.
this is love because we know how money is hard to come by. We know it. So for somebody to go out of their way, tell them we appreciate everything.
We appreciate you so much.
Oh my God.
Let's get straight into it. Where from the name Agenda Couple?
So Agenda Couple started when we were, I think, Agenda Couple started when the four of us, I think me, you, Akofa and Blanco were arguing that we needed food, and the food had some issues in terms of proportions and quantities. So we were like, no, agenda, we have an agenda to fight for, and that's where it came in.
Okay, and you think it didn't, you know, cause any sort of problem, you know, with any of the housemates? It was good for you? It depends on
that question would depend on how they would receive it, because we are looking at it from with pure intentions. Like, there's nothing wrong with like demanding adequate amount of whatever we need.
It seemed that you had, you know, an altercation with someone like Oheneba when it came to food, because at a point he was,
I mean, he was the head of house, so that was why.
At that time.
All right. Naya, you seem like a very calm, collected lady. But at the same time, people say that there's this energy that is more like straightforward. And for me, I'm sitting here and I'm like, okay, if you're calm, then it's all through. But this is you, you know, having this set of characters at a point where you can be very calm, but the next you're like, you're giving it to people like that. How does the blend work for you?
So sometimes Bogdan will say that there's Naya, there's Ya, and there's Marcus.
Tell me, give me
And
what each name, the character each name comes with.
okay, so with Naya, as you said, the soft, the sweet, the lovey-dovey is Naya. The Ya is the no-nonsense girl, the tough.
That's
like
a yes and what time.
Yeah.
You can't tell me what to do.
Okay, all right.
And then the Marcus is when I'm all acting cute around him.
Like my baby, like my
Yeah.
little baby.
Okay. You people are not going to do that to me, please. Okay. So those are all the characters that you embody. Don't you think that it takes away something from you because at a point people expect Naya to be a certain way and then you give off another energy? Has it in any way affected what people think of you?
Oh no, that's me. Like every Naya or Ya or Marcus, everything. This is the whole bin. That's who I am.
Okay, and it can't change.
It can't change.
You like it that
And
way?
yeah, so coming to me, I feel like we both have something similar when it comes to that. I also have my own personalities. But what makes us is our ability to know which character to play in the right situation. You understand? If somebody is coming head on to me, I will be Bogdan E. I won't be funny Bogido. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. So we both know when to be who.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like that, when to be who. But why are you two always stealing food though? Because people say that, well, it is widely known that you guys are foodies and they have a problem. They say that you are always stealing food that is not yours.
Okay, so
Do you
I
think
feel
we're
like
stealing food?
I don't think so. I feel like in the beginning, it started as a joke, but then later on, after Big Mama made, she gave an instruction out, and she was like, there is going to be a rule from now onwards, and the rule is nobody's supposed to keep food in the fridge. And I said, well, I'm a housemate. Big Mama is my instructor. If she tells me nobody should keep food in the fridge, and you go and leave food in the fridge.
So
and
what do
you
you
are
do?
flouting rules.
Okay.
I will come and enforce Big Mama's rules.
So the
Remove
enforcement
that food.
is you eating the food.
I'll take the food out. What I do
What-
with the
what
food
do
is
you
not
do?
their business. Eh?
So I want to know, what do you do with the food? Because there's a conversation about some pizza.
Okay, so to be frank, I really don't know where that one came from. Because I think we all had our fair boxes, our fair share.
Honestly, I think this
pizza.
food eating thing, it was a joke. Oh.
Yeah, and then
And like,
as
it looked like people took it like serious. So everything is
Bogdan and
you.
Naya.
Is you. Sometimes it's not even us.
It got to a point, even Perry was making jokes out of it because he knew it was a joke.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
anytime he comes to see us eating, he'll be like, Jesus.
Because he feels like we're eating his food or somebody's food.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
it
It
was
was
a
a
joke.
joke.
Okay.
Yeah.
But
So
then-
it was normal for you.
But
the
then
two of
later
you.
we heard about the pizza situation and everything. But then we confirmed to them that it wasn't us.
Okay.
You're hungry,
At
that's
what point did your relationship with Oheneba start getting sour? At what point did, because from the point I saw it, it looked like the two of you were almost at each other's throats, you know, every single time. I
Are
don't
you
know.
sure?
I don't know. Was the energy, was it the same energy? What was it like? I mean, what brought us to this point?
I'm a very calm guy. I don't look at people with certain mindsets. Do you get it? I don't look at anybody from a perspective. So honestly, what you're saying, yeah, like when we were on the show, I saw certain comments. They made certain statements about me. I saw people saying that. I saw a video where they were like, "Oh, they should give me toilet and everything." But then, to be honest, like I don't think I have done anything to, you know, for someone to come and sit here and say, I'm also at this person's throat. To be honest, I'm just a housemate.
Okay.
Do you understand?
Okay.
I didn't come here to do anything to anybody. I came here for myself. So honestly, for people to say that, oh, you and Oheneba.
So you don't think it's stemming from anywhere? You don't remember any particular instance that this whole thing started from?
I don't think.
You
I
don't
don't.
think so?
And honestly, I'm a very genuine guy.
Okay.
Like if there's an issue, I'd come to you and try to talk about it. But I didn't think there was an issue, so I didn't even like. Do you get it? And even after the whole thing happened, where they played the videos and everything, like we had a conversation. It was like, oh, it's fine. Like, do you get it? So, I mean, there have been ups and downs, but I don't
It's
think.
not that deep.
Yeah, I don't think I will go somewhere and say this guy dear. I only talk about myself and my
NAYA,
woman.
your woman.
Like I don't.
But we see, or we saw, the day where the prank, happened, where Big Mama told yourself and NAYA to pack your things and leave the house. One of the people that really drew close to you, we saw a physical touch there. He hugged you so deep, and it was Oheneba. And on the live show, this was him saying, when AJ asked, he said he doesn't want friendship. Looking back in the house, the moment when the two of you hugged it out, and then he's saying that on stage, what was running through your head? What did you think? Did you think it was just, just a moment, or he actually meant it?
You see, two things happened. He came to show me some kind of emotion, and then he also said he doesn't want friendship. And to be frank, I won't say I understand him or I don't understand him. It's not my place. Okay. Do you get it? But I did feel some kind of emotion when I was being sacked. Yeah, and it might come from a place of competitive spirit, Yeah, and I think that's where it came from. That's my perspective. I don't really see any bad blood or bad side in it. You get it? I don't even think about it. Okay. Yeah, since that thing happened, this is the first time I'm even actually thinking about it again. I don't keep things.
Does it ever make you feel a certain type of way or seeing the two of them, go through that phase? Because right on stage, I saw that displeasure on your face. It looked like, what is going on? So what do you think about it? Have you had a conversation with him? What is the feeling like for you as well?
Yeah, as he said, like, we don't even know where all this is coming from. Yeah, so sometimes I ask myself, like, when is this ever going to end? Because I'm even getting tired of it. Like, I don't see any problem. Like, we don't have any issues, so where is the issue coming from?
Where is the issue coming from?
Yeah, so, yeah, just let it go. Okay. Sometimes, yeah.
So is he someone that, you think you can have a very beautiful connection with, even right after this whole phase?
And I think that was exactly why AJ asked him that question. He answered it for all of us. He said he doesn't want.
So the same answer goes for you. He's not someone you think you can have.
I'm not saying that. I'm saying that he answered it. And as I don't think you personally would want to approach someone. No, you would. I don't think you would want to approach someone who has publicly made it clear that they don't want to have a friendship with you. So I understand him, and it's fine.
Okay. When the four couples made it to finale, a conversation between Oheneba and Van Dyke ensued. And this was what the two of them spoke about, that they don't think you and NAYA deserve to even be in the finale. Did you ever see that?
No.
Okay. Well, some sort of conversation like that happened, and that was what was said. Now that you know, how do you feel about that?
You see, as usual, that's what I'm trying to say. Like, we focus on ourselves. Okay. People can have conversations and say certain things. It's your decision to let it get to you or not. Okay. Yeah, honestly, the house is in the past. Okay. You understand? And I'm not going to feel a certain type of way because some people have said certain things about me. I have to move on with myself. There are things we have to do. So everybody has their life to live. Maybe something happened and it made them feel like that. It's just fine. It's their opinion. You can't judge someone or blame somebody. I would never do that. Yeah. It's fine for them to say.
Was there someone you saw also at the finale that the two of you thought that the finale is too big for the person, or maybe another couple should have been there instead?
No, you see, and I feel like that's why we kept crying on the show, because people kept leaving and it was so painful. Yeah. I know it's a competition.
You were never excited about anyone's eviction?
Oh, no.
Never at all?
No.
NAYA, let me come to you. There was a point Akofa was sort of getting close to BOGDAN, and we saw that you were not happy about that, that moment. You are giving me smiles, so I'm hoping that we can get to talk about it. How was it too much? How did you feel the moment that it happened?
So the whole narrative was when, as a friend, she opened up to me about like their relationship and all of that, even before BOGDAN made the move to me. Okay. So
she made it clear to you that was?
Like, she told me that, oh, like, you guys are clicking and you are connecting and all of that. So maybe there's going to be something with that, yeah. And that maybe she will also be interested if that comes up. So, and when BOGDAN made the move to me, I never actually sat down with her to ask how she felt about it. But then she one time told me that, yeah, like, go for it. She's rooting for us. And she has always been there. I would say that, yeah. It's just that I think I was wrong. I should have spoken to her about it. Because she opened up to me.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So were you a bit scared that maybe they are going to come for what's yours?
Oh no. No, it's nothing like that. Yeah, it's nothing like that.
But why were you also overprotective of Akofa though? At the point we saw you, too much, so close. Where was that likeness coming from?
So, to be fair, as I said, I'm very genuine in everything I say. So when I see certain things happen, even though I might not understand it, from the perspective in which it is being given to me, I would say that, okay, this doesn't sound right to me. Let me try and understand it. And that's exactly what happened. I wasn't fighting for anybody. I was just listening to the conversation and giving my opinions on it. You understand? But looking back on it, all I have said or all I will still say is, it taught me a lesson to not make certain judgments without knowing the full story. You understand?
So you think it was too much?
I wouldn't say I think it was too much. If you would put me in that situation, I would have done it again because that's the information I was being given.
Okay, you were given.
You understand? Yeah. But right now, I would say I would not even involve myself at all in other people's business. That's all.
Has it gotten you to a point where, you had to look like a bad person, so you don't want to even involve yourself again?
I wouldn't say I look like a bad person or a good person. I just feel like sometimes I'll go out for my friends and I do certain things that maybe other people would seem as too much. You get Akofa as our friend. And then when something was happening to her, I was just trying to understand the situation. So it's true. Maybe some people might have seen it as being overprotective. But that's just the type of person I am. I love the people I am with. I don't want anything bad to happen to them. And I will fight for anybody who is my friend. Do you get it? Yeah.
There were people that said that the two of you really isolated yourselves from the other housemates. Quite a number of times. We saw the two of you in your own world. Either you're on the bed somewhere and Big Mama will call you that, come here. Or you're here, you're doing this, you're doing that. Do you think it affected your game in any other way?
That's the thing. We didn't come here to game.
Okay.
We came
so
here.
winning wasn't important for you?
Well,
or being seen by the people who love you was not important?
To be fair, I wouldn't say people love us for who we are and then the match we've made, the connection we've made. They don't love us for the people we socialize with. So if I'm going to be in the house and I'm talking with Naya on the bed, they are going to see and love it. Do you understand? And it goes hand in hand with the reason we came here. We came here to find someone, and I found the person. You understand? But that's not, I wouldn't say it's good to isolate yourself or anything. We just felt like we really liked each other's company.
We wanted to spend like more time with each other.
Because, as time goes on, the bond grows deeper. I've said the same thing before.
At the point, Ajwati was disappointed and it felt as though you even used her, when you wanted to play the prank on Naya. And this was you brought the whole idea, and then you just, it's just more like a flip. You just change your mind, and then you've made someone so interested in doing something, and then you leave the person hanging. What do you think that makes you the person?
We intended to have a prank, and then the prank was set up in a way that I was just supposed to make my lady jealous. No physical altercation was supposed to take place.
So you never mentioned there should be a lap dance?
No. I never did that. So it was not supposed to happen.
That way? How was it supposed to happen? Let us know about it.
I was only supposed to talk to her. She was supposed to just go and bring my food. All of this.
She mentioned the food part.
Yeah. The lap dance was not supposed to happen. Yeah, I even had a conversation with her that if anything physical happens, my babe will be very, very angry and disappointed.
You mentioned it to Ajwati.
And honestly, it's not even Ajwa's fault that it happened. Do you understand? Yeah. I think the people who were emceeing the party kept saying orders from above. You must sit down. What? Okay. How am I supposed to feel about that? I kept rejecting it several times, and they kept saying, some people were even on the staircase shouting that you should sit down and do it. So I understand where she's coming from, where she says she doesn't like the rejection and everything, but she's aware that it wasn't supposed to get to that point. You understand? Yeah. And I'm sorry, I've apologized so many times.
Yeah,
I mean, I definitely didn't want to be in that situation.
But
and I don't want
then
to
again,
put anybody in
people
that
ask,
situation.
why start something when you know you cannot bring it to an end?
So this is exactly what I'm explaining to you. The end was not supposed to be there.
To be like
it
that.
it was a pure. I've played many pranks in the house.
Okay.
You understand? And I planned my prank, and apparently some people involved themselves. I don't know who that is. They involved themselves and then wanted it to go to that level. So I think there are even videos of me not wanting to, let's say, get to that level. You understand?
So you think it was some people's ploy to let that whole situation come between you and
I don't know whether it was a ploy, but everything I heard was orders from above. I don't know what that means.
Did Big Mama herself instruct that?
We don't know that.
You don't.
We were informed that it was a twist influenced by Big Mama. So you can understand that I didn't mean any harm. So I don't think anybody should look at it like I would ever flip. I was surprised myself when it happened. So that's why that happened. I don't want anybody to
Was it
think
because
of me
you were
like that.
keeping the love from fans, so you were preventing it? And because there are conversations that if it happened outside, oh, definitely you would have allowed it.
You see,
Or whether in or out.
As I said,
no.
everybody can assume. Everybody has opinions. It's not my place to judge anybody. I know what I have for Naya, and nobody can tell me else or otherwise.
You also decided to play a prank on him. Was it some sort of a payback to what he did?
No, I don't think it was a payback.
Okay. So why that decision?
Okay, I just wanted to, you know,
Chic. Something small. But
because
what,
I
to,
knew
to
that he would never.
extent?
Okay, to that extent, no. It was Big Mama that also added her own twist.
You asked her for help.
Yeah, I did. But you know, she also.
I think she was asking for help to get out of the house and make the plan seem real. But the disqualification part, and then, you know, that's what
Like involving the whole housemates.
Yeah.
That
Did he
was-
ask for that?
No.
How would you have wanted it to play out?
Okay, so I asked to go missing for some hours,
Okay.
and then he will look for me. Yeah, and then when I come back, Big Mama will be like, I've flaunted the rules. I've gone to do something I was not supposed to do, so like I should leave. But he is staying. Do you
to
get
make
it?
me feel sad.
To make him, So
But
the
then she
disqualification was
involved
not the two of us. It was just me.
just
Yeah, so I should leave. So I wanted to get his reaction
Yeah.
on that and to know if he will follow me or he will
Do
still
you think
stay.
it worked?
Yeah, I did.
It worked.
He did.
What happened after he found out that, you know what, this girl did play a big one on me?
Who are big, son?
Oh, how long?
No, but like, you see, that's the thing. Like, she was, and I can't get mad at her for pranking me, especially me, because I've pranked a lot of
because
people
this
in
was
the
what
house.
you did too.
Yeah, and you know, as I said, like, Big Mama added a twist to mine and added a twist to hers as well. So, I mean, it really got to me, you understand? But let me tell you something, even when we were disqualified, I was crying because I was leaving my people in the house and everything, and that we had lost it so close to finals.
Yeah.
But I wasn't even really angry at her. I just wanted to understand what was happening.
Why I was behaving
because
that way
I felt
too.
like Naya, I know, will not do anything for no reason.
Yeah.
You get it? So I wasn't even mad at her or everything happened. It's just that it was so overwhelming, all the emotions and everything. I just had to lie on the floor, telling you.
It doesn't look like you and Ja like each other. Do you think it's stemming from, you know, more like an inherited, you know, quarrel or something? Or I don't know, let me know about
I
it.
see you
Because
are.
there were some exchanges.
Really?
Yeah.
There were exchanges
Yeah.
between me and
He
Ja.
called you a certain name.
Yeah, but that's not an exchange. I wasn't there. He just...
He just said
Yeah, so somebody saying something somewhere and then talking about me while I'm not there. It's not an exchange. I didn't even know about it until the live show.
Where is that stemming from?
I don't think I'm the right person. He's the one who said it. And then when I found out about it, I was surprised. But as I said, like, I can't blame anybody for saying things
Don't
about
you think,
me.
if you say you can't blame someone for saying something, then it means that maybe you also played a part in the reason why they are doing
You
the
can
things
insinuate
they
it
are
like that,
doing.
but that's not what I mean.
This is not an insinuation.
Yeah.
I'm asking that if you are telling someone that maybe if you're telling me that, oh, okay, they can say it like that, then it means that maybe probably you may have given them a reason. Is that the case?
So for somebody to give me a certain name or make threats or violence against me, I mean, like, I don't see what I could have possibly done in the house.
Okay.
I personally, I don't think I have done anything to make him feel that type of way. But as I said, I'm not in his head to know what he is thinking. But personally, I don't think I even... But then, as I said, they came to apologize.
Yeah.
You
He
understand?
came to apologize to you?
They both came to apologize to me. And I was like, I'm okay, it's fine. Like, as I don't blame people. I let it go, tell you. The life is only one.
Bogdan, can you help me describe your relationship with Perry and Van Dyke? Considering that, you know, you were really that close to Akofa, there were moments you stood up for her, and so did you ever see yourself and Perry becoming that okay?
Okay, so I think I even mentioned earlier this morning when I was on the radio show with AJ that when I entered the house, I was so free with everybody. You can even testify, I'm sure there will be videos. In the second week, I was even talking to Perry about confidence.
Okay.
That shows I care about the person. You understand? I don't think there's been any points where I was rude to Perry. You understand? But then I can understand that the confrontation with Perry, like, it's not a nice thing to go and do what I did, to just go and talk to someone about, you understand? So yeah, I took fault for that, I apologized. But I wouldn't say they are not my friend. Perry is my friend. Do you understand? Everybody in the house is my friend. I wouldn't say, oh, this person is not this person. A lot of people are, like, I don't hold things. You understand? If you do something to me, I will look at you and say, okay, you are capable. But like, I wouldn't hold it against you that, oh, you are like this or you are like that. I mean, Perry has not done anything to me.
He hasn't done anything.
I don't know if you guys could see, we became close. You understand? And that's how it should be. Resolve your issues, mature and
just
grow.
Move on.
You
Exactly.
understand?
What about Van Dyke?
What about
How was it
him?
looking like with him?
We just had a radio show and it was BOGDAN and Van Ressa.
Okay.
How
was
it?
the synergy like?
Oh, I mean, I'm a calm guy.
Or it's
clean.
just for cameras?
I don't do anything just for cameras.
Okay. Are you two friends like you used to, yourself and Van Dyke? I don't know whether Naya is trying to signal you
It's fine,
to
it's fine.
say
I
something
would say
or
the
something.
obvious. I would say the obvious. And
Okay.
the obvious is
Okay.
we used to be close.
All right.
You understand? I don't really know what happened, but it seems like
Drifting apart.
he got other closer relations, and I can't fault him for that.
Okay.
You are free to have whatever friendships you want to have.
Right.
Yeah, I can't come and hold you and say, hey, be my friend. No, I can't do that. I'm free. If you want to talk, I'm there. If I want to talk, I'll come. Like, I'm not going to be sad about it. No, I mean, I don't hold things, basically. I've said this like 10 times here, I'm sorry, but like, that is just the basis of everything. If something comes my way or something happens, I'm not going to hold it against you. I'm just focusing on me. I don't talk about other people. I don't.
Okay. What about Naya? Yourself and Larissa and Akofa, you know, what is it looking like now?
Okay, I know there's been like, you know, a misunderstanding somewhere with Akofa and I regarding BOGDAN, but then, as I always say, she has always like she has always had my back. Yeah, like we always talk about it. There've been times, you know, I was supposed to support her, but I didn't because I felt, in my own way, I felt she was wrong. But after I spoke to her, I realized that I misjudged her, and I'm so sorry for that. So with her, we're good. And Larissa, me, I don't think I never fought with anyone in the household. Okay. Yeah, me, I don't have a problem with anyone. Yeah, I don't have a problem with anyone at all. Yeah.
There are some people who have called you a red flag. They said you are very manipulative, and they say you are a narcissist. All of these words together, I think it's too much for just one person.
I know, right?
Well, let me take it from you. You have dealt with him, you know, closely. What do you think about all of these things? Have you even experienced anything that makes you think all of these are true or wrong?
The only thing I can say from the beginning that I realized about him, I realized that he was too logical. Yeah. Aside that, we talk about everything, and there's never been a situation where we talk and I don't understand him or he doesn't try to understand me. it's a relationship or it's a situationship or whatever it will be.
And I'm surprised. Yeah, I'm also like very surprised that someone come and say I'm manipulative.
How
because first of all, I don't even talk I don't talk about other people at all. And I really don't like entering people's businesses.
Yeah.
Do you understand? There was a time where I felt like I needed to have done that because maybe I felt like the picture was being painted wrongly. But I don't, like, I'm very surprised to hear that somebody will say I'm a narcissist or I'm manipulative when I haven't manipulated anybody. I stay in my lane.
There are also moments that, you know, we've seen you correct hair, you know, and we want to know, or I want to know, is this something that you think affected her in any way? How was the reaction like always when you had to, you know, point it out to her that maybe this is supposed to be this way or that way?
Yeah, we've had conversations about it.
Okay.
And Naya is very brilliant, you understand? Very, very brilliant. And sometimes I even have conversations with her when I'm like, babe, you're a genius. You're able to do certain things that like even I can't do. You get it? So I'm always talking to her about confidence, you understand? But anytime I make corrections, it's always coming from a place of like, I don't want you to go and do this somewhere else. It's coming from a place of love, and she understood it. So we've had conversations about that. If anything happened, we spoke about, I didn't mean it that way. Yeah, she's very close to me. I need her to shine. Shine, baby.
There are so many people saying that she will get tired of you pretty shortly.
Hey.
They say that you are so clingy, she would get tired of you. How true is that? Or how false do you think that is?
Do married couples get tired of each other?
I don't know. It's every marriage and the story in the marriage. So let me know from you. Do you think all of that, is it coming from a place of jealousy? Let them know as you are here.
So people have a problem with our love language. And how
so that's
I
a love language.
Okay. We are very physical. Right. So I don't see why people should term it as clingy. This is how we are.
It's a mutual thing.
Yeah, I like it too.
You like it too?
Yeah, I like it.
Okay. So we are moving to one very interesting one that is my favorite. I don't know, it might end up being your favorite too. So we are going to read some tweets on the X space. You let me know what you think, whether they are true or false.
Okay, so somebody says, BOGDAN is such a coward. He can't stand on business. I'm sorry for not standing on business.
Would you stand on business, or you are standing on business?
Well, to be fair, my priorities might not align with the person's priorities for me, so maybe that's why I don't hold things.
Oh, wait, now I'm so interested. I want to know, what is written there?
What? Naya is 36, Jesus.
They said you are what?
I'm 36 years
Oh,
old.
goodness.
Oh, read it. Don't worry.
So, this person is saying that, I repeat, Naya is 36 years.
Or Sanso say I repeat. Okay.
Yeah, so...
Okay. Why is it funny to you?
It's funny, because my elder sister is not even 36. Okay. So how am I 36?
For the records, Big Mama's been cooking up all the ships, past and present. BOGDAN and Naya's things seem to appear out of nowhere. But after BOGDAN's secret diary session, he made his move. Let's see who will win the ultimate cookathon challenge. What does this mean? I don't think he appeared out of nowhere.
The two
Honestly,
of you?
No.
Okay. It was very well calculated.
I wouldn't say calculated. It happened naturally.
Okay.
Yeah, because, I mean, we had a conversation once. No, we wanted to have a conversation together. We weren't getting the chance. Yeah, we got the conversation, and then we were both very tensed, and the conversation didn't go well.
What did you say to each other?
We were just talking about...
We were just talking about something outside the box.
Yeah, like maybe where like...
National service.
Okay. Like nothing.
Did you know he wanted to say something?
He didn't make me feel like he wanted
like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
To be fair, she came to me.
She came to you.
She came to say that she wants to have a speed date. But to be fair, I was interested.
were
There was a
interested.
time I was even going for her. I said, I'm going to talk to
Yeah.
this girl
Like that
before
day,
Big
yeah,
Mama.
they didn't give us chance.
So when I was first
Why?
time I was
What
going,
was coming in the way?
it was a speed date, so anybody can
Speed
grab
date,
you and
so
talk to
anybody
you.
can-
Ooh,
grab
so
you.
people were grabbing you.
Yeah.
Ooh, let me know.
Oh,
We don't remember.
You remember? You sure do remember?
Because I
Give
was
me
going
one
to
name.
Oh no, I think after the 10 minutes, and Big Mama will say switch.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
so
immediately
switch means
switch,
you
they
have to
can
go
grab
to
you.
somebody. You
Oh.
have
First
to.
time I tried to go to her, somebody took me. Second time I was going again, somebody took me. So I was not able to even talk to her that day.
Yeah.
That day.
So the next day
There was
she came
one
and
I
said,
even like. I was like, oh come, and
Yeah,
then
they-
somebody came to take him.
But why didn't you stand your ground?
No.
Say that.
I was
I mean,
sitting.
I mean,
I
like,
remember I
it's
was
understandable
sitting
why she wouldn't do that because, like, Big Mama has herself said
Yeah.
it. So, I mean, it's fine. So the next day she came in, she was like, "Oh, we haven't had our speed days,"
Yeah.
and that's where we had that conversation that was too logical. As she said, I was too logical in the beginning. She didn't like me.
All right.
So I
Instead of
think-
you to be saying all of the, you know.
Yeah, too
Okay.
logical.
Yeah, so
He
I
give
think
you
the
facts
next-
right now.
So I think the next day we had another conversation. It seemed like nice. Then the day after that, we had to pop the balloon. Yeah, and then that's where everything started.
Yeah.
Me jama mo the bed time in ipa. Yento aso.
Somebody is saying we have an abuser and a bully in the house, BOGDAN. This is what surprises me the most too.
Let's take it back to the conversation, you know, with everything that happened with Perry. Don't you think that's where it's stemming from?
If that is the case, I think I even made mention on the show that sometimes I can be very confrontational because like I need to know what's happening. Do you get it? So as I mentioned, I apologize to Perry. You get it? And we've been cool ever since. Do you get it? I admitted to him that I shouldn't have done that. I was in my feelings and I was confrontational, and we've been good ever since. So maybe if this is coming from that timeline, fine. But bully, who did I bully?
It's not.
It's too much a strong word.
Abusive. I mean, I'm like,
All right.
I'm not that guy. Sorry.
Okay. Thank you. Now to my very favorite part. We have some cards, you know, with pictures of each housemate in Big Mama's house. And so we are going to turn them over. So you have the honors of doing that. So you can turn them all over. Maybe not one after the other, all of it.
At once.
Exactly. So what do you see? Do you like what you see?
So we should describe them.
I
One
wish we
word.
can describe all of them, but we can't. But let me start from you. Who do you think is the most outspoken? Or give me, yeah, give me yours too. Okay, where's yours?
Outspoken.
Yeah,
Yeah, she says her mind. And there's
okay.
nothing wrong with that.
So it's a cover for you, all right. The most reserved.
Perry.
Yeah.
Same for you?
Yeah.
Let me take my boy's picture out and show it to you guys.
Yeah, that's him. That's him.
You've seen him?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So
Wow.
based on like everything that's happening in the house, this guy is a very humble guy, and I learned that gradually. And he also learned certain things about me gradually, and we became close.
Okay.
Yeah, very, very calm, reserved, humble, good guy.
Who is
And a lot of
and the lot too? All right, all right. Who is the one with the mood all the time? Always moody. Who is that one person?
Always moody.
Always moody.
I don't think we had someone like that in the house.
Moody.
Okay.
No.
Very argumentative. Anyone?
Argumentative.
Would always want the point, you know.
Nobody will go to that extreme.
To be
I don't
heard.
think anybody to be heard.
Yeah, let's take it as though someone who always wants the point to be heard.
No, man.
No one? All right. Let's go to the laziest housemate. Why are you looking at her? The fact that you are looking at her.
No, I'm just like, I'm like, hey, lazy as fuck.
Laziest.
Okay.
Lazy.
But maybe there are duties to be done. Now video was so relaxed kakra.
We don't observe people's duties, and I don't think I'm even the right person because I've been head of house just once. I don't really know how people go about their duties.
Okay. The most beautiful. The most handsome. We are not doing this again. We are not doing this again.
Swear that?
No, do it. Carry on. I'm waiting. You are almost doing something, so carry on. No, it's fine. You won't do it again?
No.
All right, no problem.
See this lady?
Okay, it's okay. Me and me the buy and so yeah. Hey, I said many. Yeah, move front to her. Yeah. But honestly, we want to say thank you so much for coming. Let us know what's up next for the two of you. Let me start with Naya.
Up next, I've said this. Okay, so I've been doing makeup for 5 years. So yeah, I want to do more of that. You know, maybe go to studio, work more, and then also I want to get my master's done in marketing, and then yeah, any opportunity, any good opportunity.
Grab it.
Yeah, content creating, influencing, everything.
Everything. What about you?
Yeah, so we have social media plans to keep posting content, and I would want to act as well. Yeah, I feel like I have the in the scene.
Give me.
It's just
Act like you are toasting here right now.
I would not do that. I don't want. Is it my baby?
So
I
do
don't
something.
joke with my baby. You
So
see?
more like you are auditioning for a role right now. Give me 1 second or 2 seconds monologue.
What did I even do that this girl has left me? I keep calling. I say, I don't understand. Like,
Hey, it is not me. Oh, I beg, don't use my name.
no, it's like I'm talking to you. It's like I'm talking.
Talk to Naya. Before your people come for me, talk to
I mean,
her.
you said you were monologue, so.
But use her as the monologue,
Okay,
please.
so I keep calling this girl. She's not picking. Like, I don't understand. And we were fine.
Yeah.
You get to all of a sudden now, all these things are happening. Ish.
Hey.
Nanesi, what did I do, Nanesi?
Hey, Nanesi. Nanesi, ube kuye.
Please, I'm acting, I beg you. That's a monologue.
I know.
You don't kill me, I beg you.
All right. So we are rooting for you. But if people want to follow you on your individual pages, let us know. Let us know.
before
this is your camera. Let us
I
know.
also wanted to add that before there's acting and I have music as well.
Music.
You get it. And then I also have plans of getting my second degree in dental school.
Beautiful.
Yeah, so I have plans, and we have.
We have lots of them. Wow. So let us know the pages they can follow, you know, when you are kickstarting all of these plans.
Okay, so
Social media platforms, Naya Safwa everywhere. TikTok, Instagram. I think Snap is Big Naya 02. Yeah, that's for.
Okay. So my handles are BOGDAN EA on Instagram, BOGDAN.EA_, I think, and on Twitter is BOGDAN EA PMXtra, I think. Yeah, and then on what else?
Snapchat.
BOG 00001. 4 zeros. BOG 4 zeros and 1. So yeah, that's it.
All right. Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you.
We're wishing you a very beautiful journey.
Thank you.
May God go with you in all that you do. Guys, this has been Perfect Match Extra, stripped right here on Adesa Productions Limited. We just spoke to your third runners. They are going out to the world to do exploits. Go with them. Stay tuned. We'll be back with more right here on Adesa Productions Limited. I have been your host, Isedwa. See you soon.